This is an instructional video on how to prescribe outpatient medications. Ensure that you have the correct patient at the top and ensure you have the correct encounter for them as well. Ensure that the patient's allergies have been recorded and checked against any medications you're about to prescribe. If they have not been, you can select on the Allergies Not Recorded tab and complete this. It's worth noting that you will not be able to prescribe any medications unless this has been completed. If you'd like further information on how to record the allergies, you can also reference eCoach and find a quick reference guide on how to do so. Navigate to your doctor's view in the menu tab on the left-hand side. From here, you can search for New Order Entry, which will be available on under the tabs here on the left-hand side. And upon selecting it, you have the option to either select Give a Medication in Clinic or as an outpatient prescription. You can search for the item that you would like to give using the search bar in the top right here. After searching for the medication, you have options that come up. The green circle denotes that these are the formulary options available for use. Select the item you'd like to prescribe by clicking once. If a patient does not have a weight documented, you will be prompted to document a weight. You can document the weight here, either as a measured weight or as an estimated weight, and select the green tick in the top left corner. This will then pull up the option to complete the details. The blue circle with the white cross denote that there is information missing before you can sign off the prescription. The pillbox icon denotes that this is a type of prescription to go home with, therefore an outpatient prescription. The yellow boxes here denote the missing information that is required, so you can complete this as you go along. You can scroll down to ensure that there is no other information that needs to be completed. This blue circle with the white cross will remain there until all information has been completed. That is mandatory. You can then select the sign button in the bottom right corner, and this will come up with a prompt as to whether you would like to generate an outpatient prescription for the patient. If you would like to, you can select yes, and this will ask you where to complete this information about the outpatient prescription. You can select where the patient is to get this medication from. So, for example, outpatient in UHCW, whether the patient will wait for the prescription or if they'll be contacted via telephone, and your contact details. If there are any other relevant details, you can also add this in here. And select the sign form at the top. And that will be your prescription sent to that pharmacy. If you realise you have made a mistake and you would actually like to send it to a different pharmacy, you can change this by going to the form browser and selecting the pharmacy outpatient prescription. If you right-click on the task, you can select Modify and change it to where you would like this prescription to be sent. And click the Sign button here. If you have accidentally selected the incorrect pharmacy to send the prescription to, select on Form Browser in your tab on the left-hand side in your menu, select on the Pharmacy Outpatient Prescription, right-click and select Modify, and you'll be able to change it to the relevant pharmacy. If this changes, please let the pharmacy team know so that they know not to process the prescription. You can sign it off in the top left using the tick box. For patients who require medication administered in clinic, you can use the same process by going to Doctor's View, looking for New Order Entry, and selecting the Given in Clinic tab. And you can search for the medication that you would like to administer. Click once on it and select what you would like to give and select OK. This will get added to your shopping trolley. It'll ask you to complete the orders by signing it. The person in a chair denotes that this is for an outpatient prescription to be administered in clinic. The blue circle with the white cross again denotes that there is order information missing. If you select the medication, you can click out the mandatory fields and select Sign in the bottom right. And if you go to the patient's drug chart, you'll see that this medication has now been prescribed for administration. If you require further reference sources, you can search for this in the eCoach, which will lead you to the quick reference guides, or you can contact your pharmacist or speak to a member of the digital team.